Gideon Math and Reading is the best place to meet all your tutoring needs. Math and reading programs that build confidence through mastery. They're now offering free online evaluations and at-home plans. Check them out in the link below, and once again, thank you to Gideon Math and Reading for being my sponsor. Enjoy the video.
Welcome back. So today I want to look at a multiplication and division word problem. And so the word problem was suggested by a viewer, and it says, John paid $800 for 4 speakers and 4 TVs. The TVs cost 4 times as much as the speakers. How much did each cost? So that was a lot of words to read, so we need to first break down what is the problem saying? What is it asking? So our actual question, what we need to find is the price of one TV and the price of one speaker, because it says here how much did each cost. Alright, so now that we know what we're looking for, we can start creating an equation. So we have 4 speakers, so I'm just going to draw it like this in a box. So speaker number 1, speaker number 2, speaker number 3, and speaker number 4, plus 4 TVs I'm creating another box set. So 4 speakers plus 4 TVs equals $800. Alright. So the first thing that we need to do is, well, we don't know how to approach this because we aren't given any information. Or are we given information? So the TVs cost 4 times as much as the speakers. So this basically means that one TV is equal 4 speakers. So we have 4 speakers here, which means this is one TV. So one TV. I can just write a box. So 4 speakers is one TV. Alright, so now we have 1 TV plus 4 TVs equals $800. So I'm going to move this out of the way. So if you didn't get that last part, just rewatch the video or go back. But I'm going to move on now. So we have our 1 TV plus 4 TVs is equal to $800. So that 800 is kind of small, but it's there. So we can combine these. So if we have 1 TV plus 4 TVs, how many total TVs do we have? We have 5 TVs. So 1 TV, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, 5 TVs equals $800. Okay, so we're looking at this and we see that it's basically says 5 times TVs because 1 times 5 is 5. So we can just rewrite this as 5 times 1 TV is equal to 800. Alright, so I said 5 times 1 TV, which gives us a total of 5 TVs, because 5 times 1 is 5, is equal to $800. So I'm going to move this. So 5 TVs equals $800. So to do this, we need to do something quite simple. So we're right now multiplying 5 times TV equals $800. So we need to get rid of this 5 because we want to find the price of one TV. So we're going to do that by doing the opposite of what this 5 is currently doing. So right now, at this very moment, this 5 is being multiplied by a TV to get 800. So since it's being multiplied, we need to divide by 5 to get rid of it. And now we have 1 TV is equal to 800 divided by 5, which is 160. So we found our first thing. 1 TV equals $160. Now, I haven't talked about the speakers in a little bit, so that's what we need to look at now. So, as I said, 1 TV is equal to 4 speakers, because the cost of a TV is 4 times as much as the speakers. So you can write that by basically saying 4 speakers, 1, 2, 3, 4 speakers is equal to 1 TV, which we just found is $160. So that means 4 speakers is equal to $160. Alright, so now we need to find the individual price of a speaker. And we're going to do this by doing this. So I just rewrote out the same thing. 4 speakers is equal to $160. So we're going to do the exact same thing that we did with the TVs over here. So we can isolate this basically, because 4 times 1 is equal to 4. So 4 times 1 speaker gets us 4 speakers. So we just basically replace this. Is equal to $160. Alright, now our last step, as I said with the TVs, when we divided by 5, we want to do the same thing over here. So since 4 is being multiplied by 1 speaker, we need to get rid of that 4. So we divide by 4. And then we get 1 speaker is equal to what? So 1 speaker is equal to 160 divided by 4, which is 40. Alright, so our last step that we need to do is to check our answers. So we found that the price of 1 TV is equal to $160, and the price of 1 speaker is $40. Alright, so now we need to use these two numbers and plug them back into our original. So our original was 4 speakers plus 4 TVs gets us $800. So we just need to replace this. So these two are the same because 1 TV is 160. So we replace this TV with 160. Since the price of 1 TV is 160. And we found that 1 speaker is $40. So we have 1 speaker here, and we just need to replace this. And we have 40. Alright, so now the rest of this is pretty easy. So we're just going to multiply 4 times 40, which is 160, plus 4 times 160, which is, I'll give you a couple seconds to think that out, 640. Alright, so we spent a total of 160 on 4 speakers and $640 on 4 TVs. But does that equal $800? Well, 160 plus 640 is $800. And we spent $800. So that's how you know our answers are correct.